Whew, here we are. So, update. It's all going mad, we're all crazy. Yeah, where we're at right now is waiting for...
So we last saw that I'm aware of is the exhaust getting put on.
Okay. Wow, that was way back.
Sunday. That was only 2 days ago.
It was 2 days ago. Oh. So Sunday, 2 days ago, we finished putting the exhaust on the car. Sunday here today, and we're going to have a bit of a casual day, sort of putting the turbo back together. While we wait for Paul to drop off the new intercooler piping and the radiator piping, we might as well get stuck into the turbo. Since then, we've come across numerous issues, one being the radiator, obviously, which we've sorted out. Thank you to Waltech in Rockhampton. He did this, which is amazing. Like, we've got a new blow-off valve, so we're now running a Turbo Smart Raceport blow-off valve. The HKS one didn't fit where the piping was running with the new radiator, and it just wasn't capable of the horsepower. Those SQ4 HKS blow-off valves are like 400 horsepower max. This thing is like 1500 horsepower, so it's actually going to work. Brad has had to repaint the intercooler pipes, and we've had to remake some of the intercooler pipes. Got some deliveries. We've got Raceworks have saved the day with a blow-off valve. Check this out. So this is their new Raceport Gen 5. But yeah, I don't know, what do you reckon? Put it there. Or do we just hide it behind the bumper? Keep that nice and clean. Decisions.
Tell you what, it's a hard choice. I've been here with Josh most of the build, and we've been trying to make things look pretty. Last hurdle, eh?
It is.
Yeah. Oh, make a choice, mate.
I will. And then I'll drop them up and you can paint them.
Yeah, that's it. Sweet. That's it.
Alright, boys. Let's get stuck into this, eh?
Righto, I've got a few things to paint, so it's on me if it doesn't get made. If it doesn't make room.
Oh yeah, so Brad at the moment is painting our side skirt extensions and the boot lip, the M1 boot lip. So
yeah, and then a few pipes that have been modified.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we got a couple of days, and we still got to modify the bonnet, mate.
Bonnet. So I'm just on my way up to see Brad. He is cutting the bonnet to fit the RB26 valve covers. Oh, there's some pieces. We've had to cut the centerpiece out of the bonnet just because it hits on that RB26 big front cover. So the boys here have cut that brace out, and yeah, we're just in true fashion style. They're going above and beyond, and they're going to fill this in here. They've stuck this down and re-braced it and used just panel bond to glue it in.
You're right.
Three days later.
look at this.
Gotta be done, eh?
Thanks, boys. Really appreciate it.
Oh, cleared it.
Click.
Sweet. Popping hard. That's not touching at all. Beautiful.
That's it.
Mitch with the wiring loom has been the biggest issue. It's been massive. So what we're trying to do with the car is huge. We're essentially just rewiring everything, and we're running it through a PDM, power distribution module. So this is an ECU master, and I have to give it up to ECU master, and was willing to jump on board and help us out with a bit of trade price, which is great. Anything helps. And they also offered to help program it and ongoing support, which is what we're... So this is a PMU 16 power management unit, and I've got a lot to learn about them. I don't know a lot about these things yet, so I'm still learning how to program and work them, get my way around them, but it's going to be huge beneficial not having, I don't know, just the freedom to manage relays and fuses and control ancillaries from a engine management like this. It's good stuff. Classic case of out with the old and in with the new. So this is the Atessa computer, and then this is the ABS unit, which is no longer needed whatsoever. But yeah, this PDM essentially replaces the old Atessa computer. I will hang on. I've got a lot of wiring to do, so Pete from PT Motorsports has done me a little splice kit, a proper little one with proper splices and also some really good heat shrink. I've got some Deutz plugs there, so as soon as that wiring loom turns up, the wiring loom's stuck in cans. It's not finished yet. It's being completed now. Luckily, a local friend of mine is gonna go to Cairns, literally fly to Cairns, meet Mitch, pick up the loom and fly back to Rockhampton. This is Friday night, so...
That's not a minor, like, I should put a map, like,
that's
like
not a
10
minor distance. It's a massive distance. So, Joshy, thank you for doing that. That is a huge feat, and probably saved the whole production by picking that up. Anyway, that's what we need. We need the wiring loom, and there's probably 2 or 3 days of, once we get the real wiring loom, of wiring it up and then programming and calibrations and all that sort of stuff with the M-Tron. We've got lots of new Raceworks product, brand new power steering reservoir that actually hasn't gone up for sale yet. I believe the Instagram post will be on Raceworks Instagram, Raceworks Oz, probably about the time that this film goes up, or this episode goes up. So jump on over to Raceworks and check it out. It's a round power steering reservoir. It's absolutely awesome, and it ties in with the whole build. It really looks good. The side skirts are being painted up at Brad's, along with the N1 boot lip. There's a whole lot of people coming together at the moment to help out. I'm actually really tired. I can't wait for it to all be done, and I'll probably just sleep for a day or 2. So it's going well though, and that's about it. I thought I'd bring you up to date. Look at that, thing looks insane. I'm glad I got the tall one now. It sort of just puts it a bit higher rather than being short down there. Like, I think that was a bit too short. This is a bit higher, gives it a bit more leverage to pull. And yeah, I mean, the short ones are cool, but nah, I think long is the go. That looks gangster as. Looks pretty damn awesome. The strain gauge cable coming out, that'll go through the floor and hook up to the wiring loom. So pretty excited about that. Got all the oil lines hooked up, so she's completely sealed sump now. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to get oil pressure up in this thing. So previously on fresh engine builds, I normally have an external electric oil pump to pump oil through the motor, especially on a brand new build, just to get, well, 1, get oil pressure, 2, for check for leaks, especially since this is going straight on the dyno. It's pretty easy with a billet block and an external oil pump. All we have to do is rotate the oil pump. So, little trick, all as we do is this. Good morning. Wow, I look like shit, so I'm not going to show my face. But today we're working with some Dash 20 fittings, and I've never actually worked with Dash 20. Dash 16 is the biggest I go. Yeah, and Dash 16 would have been fine for the radiator, but what everyone kept saying, just use Dash 16, use Dash 16, that's what this car does, that's what that car does. The problem is with this and that car, is they're 9-second cars that just go flat out for 10 seconds and then they shut down. This thing is going to be driven like I want, like it's got to be reliable. If I one day go, you know what, I want to cruise around Australia in my GTR, that's what I want to do. Hence the Dash 20, as much file as we can, then I know if it's overheating or something's wrong, we know it's not the Dash 16 lines. So the problem is it's fucking massive. Like this thing is like the size of a, well, you can see it in my hand. So it's beautiful stuff too. But I haven't worked with it. I keep getting people tell me that it's the most horrible thing in the world to work with. I don't think it's going to be too bad. I'm not using stainless, I'm going to use nylon. No, I am going to use stainless. So we'll see how the stainless stuff goes. But I think a 90 is going to be too much there. Luckily, Jamie sent me a 45, 2 45s. So anyway, that's what's happening, guys. Morning turbo. Time for a Pop-Tart. What do you reckon? You know what they say? Let's have a look here. Out with the old, in with the new. Don't need these bad boys anymore. We got our ATP catch can from the guys in ATP Performance. These guys are in Queensland, and listen, I'm so happy with their work. Their catch cans are insane. I also love that it matches our breather over there, which was our old catch can, which is now the crankcase breather. What I am doing though is using something that I've used a lot on this car where I can, and that's a new nut insert. So we're just going to put a nut insert down in here just to hold it there, and then I've also got another tab on the back that he's left us, so we can drill and put a nut insert for that one down there too. And the catch can's in, let's go check it out. Come up absolutely sick. And a bonus thing is I can actually fit the washer, the overflow bottle right behind it. So that wasn't meant to happen, it was meant to take up the whole area, but I've got a brand new washer bottle. It's a GK Tech one, which is, it looks exactly the same as a factory one, and it actually fits. So it just sort of doesn't go with the rest of the build. The rest of the build is sort of billet and shiny, and then we've got this. It is hidden away and you don't see it. I think I'm going to run it. It's pretty cool. This is a product from the UK, killerwipers.com, wiper delete. So I didn't want to delete the rear wiper, but it couldn't be saved. The rear wiper blade, unfortunately we had to cut the rear wiper blade out when we removed the rear window, and it now has to be deleted. Let's have a look at it here. These guys delivered really fast too. So what we got here, that's the goo to delete it. Oh, it's not killer, it's kill all. Sorry, I thought it was killer, it's kill all wipers. So we got here 2 little bungs. Unfortunately guys, I might peel your sticker off. No offense, but I just don't want a bright sticker on the back of the car. We'll put that somewhere else on the car for sure. Cool little logo. Actually, you know what? That's going to go right on the hoist. Let's put it right there. Kill all wipers. Check them out. There's our bung there. Little blackie. And then, what does it say to do next? It's cleaner. Whoa. There's fucking 10 steps. Okay, let's give it a go. So, dickhead should have read the instructions. This is actually a really cool kit. So I thought originally that the bung went like that. It doesn't. It actually goes from the inside, so it comes up flush. How neat is that? That's absolutely insane. So
No. Up.
and we're all pitching in here to get this done. My lovely fiance has just got some wheels, and here's my authentication. So we're out of time. I need to do a bit of massaging here. This would be a controversial topic. I'd like to talk to you about this. We want personalised plates for the car. I will not spend $2,000 on a set of personal plates when I can spend $2,000 on a performance part on the car. So we've been looking for a cheap set of plates to use, which is normally 3 letters, 3 numbers. And we finally come up with the perfect combination, which was 32 King. So 32, 32, K, 1 for the I and NG. 32 King. Paid for it, done deal, accepted. That was on the Sunday as well. Got to Monday and we get bad news for us. They've denied the plates because a King now runs the Commonwealth. We can't have King on the number plate. That's ridiculous. And I know for a fact that there's King JDM and KNG JDM.
Yeah, but that was before he was King.
Apparently if you had the plates before the King become the King, then it's all good. Do they think that the King's going to be driving around in a 32 Skyline? I think 32 King is the best plates for this car because it is King 32. Anyway, tell me what you think about that. Give me your combinations of what you'd like to see on the car as a rego, and the best one that we choose, or the best one that we do choose, if there is a best one. I'll give you a t-shirt package. Oh, we've got some new shirts coming for Motorex, so we will be hopefully wearing the shirts at Motorex. So check them out. If you like them, we'll sell them. We'll do a pre-order over the internet on our website, norifactory.com. When you stop and look back at the car, it's pretty sick. I can't wait to see it. I've got to get back to building this car, but it's been nice to have a break and chat to you guys, and we will see you soon.